What it is, focus your homeboy first, back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Got my brother JoJo here with me. JoJo, what the business here, man?
Man, what's happening, man? What's happening?
And you already got it. America, my brother Tim G. Jacob couldn't be with us today because of technical difficulties at the crib. You know what I'm talking about?
But, no. He just ain't coming in to work. He just didn't come in to work. Don't even. Nope. Wasn't no technical difficulties. He just didn't come in to work.
America, y'all see these boys be going back and forth about who be coming to work. You know what I'm saying? But I love my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I love my brothers. I'm glad that we, I told y'all, IG Entertainment is a family business. You know what I'm saying? But these boys be on each other. But before we get into it, I got to tell you, America, this is sponsored by Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. Go over there to statementteesllc.com, make your purchase, or you can go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Hit us up, we'll get you right, you know what I'm talking about. Also, make sure you fuck with All Black Everything from your boy First Letter, featuring For the Fiends. That's the realest song out here in these streets right now. You know what I'm saying? For all these folks being lost with this opioid epidemic and all the people who this drug addiction of any kind has affected their life, I made a song for them. You know what I'm talking about? But JoJo,
what's happening, man?
Let's get to it, man. Cause you the one told me long ago.
Okay.
Because once Jack State season ended, I was like, okay, y'all, all right, we got a game plan. We got to see where we're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because the Jack State segment's been doing very well. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out with the season being over. You know what I'm saying? What content we're gonna have. And you said, well, Coach Prime will always give us some.
Always.
And I'll be damned. Oh, America. Shout out to HBCU Spotlight. Shout out to HBCU Game Day. These are some great channels. You know what I'm saying? They slick the competition, but their product is different from ours right now. So you can go fuck with them as well as fucking put it on some of that entertainment. But we saw a video on one of them. I can't remember which one it was. But they're just talking about the camp. No, the star-studded camp. We reacted to it last week. Camp went well. Seemed like, Claire and Ledger talked about how well it went. It's like everybody's talking about how good the damn camp went. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing. But there was a little moment on I guess they were interviewing Prime or somebody. Somehow this got out. And Coach Prime, they basically asked him, you know what I'm saying, about his prognostication about next year. So Prime baby was like, shit, you gonna see something different on that field because these are our sheep. And then he repeated that motherfucker. These are our sheep. And he said, but any of y'all haters out there, take that however you want them. These are our sheep. Now, Joe, you know when Coach said that, my mind automatically went back to that damn press conference with the whole what they asked him. Could then quarterbacks, because both of them the transfer now, can then quarterbacks Quincy Case and Jalen Jones compete with Shador for the QB job? And it seemed like Coach Prime was up there laughing at the question, like, are y'all motherfuckers crazy? Y'all know damn well my boyfriend's done. But Coach came back and he claimed he was laughing at some shit off to the side or whatever.
Right.
This quote, right?
Joe, you had a loss of words, man.
Because it seemed like Coach got to Jack State and saw some shit he didn't like in terms of the talent level. And it seemed like man, I need to get these boys the fuck up out of here. Every coach does that, I bet, though. When you come into a program, you don't see the guys that you recruited, the guys that you would have gone into their homes, and you feel like, I got to get these motherfuckers the fuck out of here and get my kind of guys in here. Okay, all of them feel that way, but it's just that Prime being as flamboyant and charismatic and he's a showman, it seemed like he the first guy to be saying it.
Yeah. Let me go and dive right into it. Because I think I know what side you might be on with this. But I'm gonna actually take a different side. When I saw the comment, when I saw these are our sheep, And when I saw him basically saying that he got his people in, as you said, that's what every coach wants.
All of
You
them
you,
think
you want your guys in. So if you win or lose, for sure, you can't blame anybody.
right.
You get what I'm saying? Now, all the past things that he said, for me, I didn't like it because again, I don't know why people, when we look at these athletes, they don't look at the age and they talk about the athletes like they're, you know, full grown adults and they're not. They're still kids. So that's why I had a problem with him before. I had no problem with him saying this because again, like you said, every coach wants their own players. Now, getting somebody, okay, so if you have a new coach coming in, right? Typically it's either the past coach couldn't cut it or the players wasn't good enough. Right? Honestly, can't really say last year because last year we'll be talking about Deion's first year, but the year before that, I didn't really keep up with JSU like that. So I don't really know if it was coaching or if it was the players, whatever the case may be. But I really didn't. I didn't have a problem with what he was saying because I immediately when he said it, I said, oh, okay, he's saying he got his recruitment in. So that's just how I took it. He got his recruitment in.
Okay. Have you seen another guy, another coach do that? We watch a
What you
lot
mean?
of ball.
As
Have you seen it
outspoken?
with
What you
this
mean?
type of stuff? Like when they came in and they don't have the kind of guys that they used to recruiting.
No, I haven't.
Been
I
this
haven't.
open as saying these boys ain't
I
good
don't
enough.
want these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't. But okay, can we say this could possibly be growing pains for him at the very least? Because this is new to him now. As he all-time great cornerback, he's never been an all-time great coach. Could this be growing pains? You know, sometimes let's say we see somebody make a mistake, and we're like, "Hey, you shouldn't do that," and we'll
I
turn
don't
around and see
know.
them make that same mistake again, and we like, "What? You know, why do you keep doing this? We just told you that was wrong, but you keep doing this." Sometimes it takes people 5 times, sometimes it takes people one. I don't know.
Part of me is like, okay, which coach would say, I'm Coach Sanders and be more business like. But then the other part of me loves the Coach Prime shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
the other part of me saying, like the Coach Prime shit is what gonna get the recruits up in that bitch. Because you're
Mhm.
not gonna be able to match the bag of all the competitors in recruiting. So the
That's
only
true.
thing you can do is separate yourself in terms of your charisma, what you can offer in terms of your connections, because you able to get the studs to Jackson State whenever the fuck you want to, because the studs respect you, TOs of the world and the Tyron
Right.
Matthews of the world. These folks respect you because you prime. Uh, but I'm just worried. That I'm just because you say I'm
Yeah.
always concerned. I'm just concerned. I just don't want none of these boys that we might be able to get scared away in terms
Yeah.
of if you go to Jackson State, you're a big time guy, you underperform, and then coach might throw you under the bus. Like you think coach
But
might throw you under the bus.
but it's gonna be I would say it'll be a little different because it would be Deion wanted you.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? The guys that we're talking about, Deion didn't recruit. So we can't say that Deion wanted them. You get what I'm saying? So and
For
then new
him to be
guys,
for him to be going so hard on this point, do you think it was some cultural issues there? Like when he came in, you think some guys was like didn't want to work hard, were
it's
disrespectful
a
or something?
possibility.
Like
It's a possibility.
I wouldn't if he's saying this kind of stuff just because these guys are not as talented as the guys
Mm.
he bringing in. I got a problem with that then
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
because okay, the
Now, as a
kids
coach,
are
you're
who they
supposed to
are,
coach them up.
right? But now if he came in and he found guys who they lack value. They want to go to class. They want to blow dope or something. They want to get drunk. They want
Yeah.
to chase the girls. They want to be disrespectful to the coaching staff. Okay, cool. Cause Lord knows, I know what that be like.
Because now, he also made a comment about, they asked him about his linebackers. And he was like, that's the competition that he's looking at. And he was like, it's not going to be like last year. And you remember he had to send a linebacker to the locker room for doing a boneheaded play.
The stud linebacker, shit.
Stud linebacker. Yeah, you're right. So I don't know. Here's what I do know. He can't holler about, wait till I get them dogs, because you got your guys now. You have already said you have told us these are your guys. So
now hold on, now, Joe. Do we get a chance to groom them? They like, do we get like to get them in and groom?
No.
Like,
This is what I'm saying. He can't say he don't have his dogs.
Oh no, yeah, okay.
He can't say that now. These are your guys. So now it's gonna be all about your coach. You don't have a scapegoat. Now,
because like, okay,
I think Deion is a little childish, and in this retrospect, because I told you I'm on his side on this one. But do I think? Okay, he said all the little shocking quotes that he said about his players last year, and then you got these players transferring out of his program, some to an opponent that he's going to see. You get them. So I don't know if he doing a back and forth kind of thing. Now, I called him childish. I also want to give him his props because I didn't know that it was other SWAT coaches and what's the other that was there also. He invited them now. So that's big. So that says, you remember he said it wasn't just about JSU. He was about getting the SWAC notice. So for him to do that, because he could be selfish. No, just my school. I brought these guys in.
Remember how we talked about it? For this shit to work, man, everybody gonna have to take a step up, because if Jackson State just balling and we going against trash competition though,
that shit
ain't finna look good. Like NFL scouts gonna say, who the fuck were you playing? You ain't playing nobody. And like, why should I give you a go? But if the whole conference starts to take, a little tick up, then NFL scouts can say, okay, yeah, you played at Jack State, but shit, Alabama A&M had some, Alabama State had some, Alcorn State, we know what they do, we know what Southern does, and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it starts to look better. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna level the
strength of schedule.
Oh, and look, you can become one of the powerful small conferences.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And so he got to do that. And I hope that.
Yeah. So I just want to give him his props as well. You know what I mean? I try to look. If you deserve for me to talk about you, I'm gonna talk about you. If you deserve the reward, I'm gonna give you the reward.
Right. So right here, you think this is what they say, a nothing burger? That what motherfuckers be saying.
Yeah. I think he was really saying he has his recruits. But you know how sometimes the message gets lost because of the messenger or because of the previous message that the messenger said. You know what I mean?
And maybe too though, Prime, he media savvy. He was in the media post career. So I was about to say, maybe he just coming from a player standpoint, don't be knowing how media publications gonna take something. Cause like the video we talking about,
he knows
that was the fucking tagline.
Yeah, he knows that.
Yeah,
he knows that.
And you know what?
He's
why he said take it how you take it, cause he knew they were gonna do that. Yeah.
Because I really think he's taking on this, regardless of what I say, it's gonna get exposure. And that is one of my main goals, is to get these schools out in front. So he's doing it at all costs. Some people say, hey, I ain't trying to do it that way. I want to do it strictly the right way. But we all know, whether it's positive or negative, you're going to get the exposure.
That's true. Well, America, we want y'all to chime in. Tell us what y'all think over there. This is nothing. Coach Prime just, like all other coaches, just feeling like, hey, he's just getting his guys in there and he can't wait to get his guys on the field so we can see a new product. Or do you think Coach needs to be more reserved in his comments, like some of the more traditional coaches? Tell us what y'all think. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit statementteesllc.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.